Where you going?
Man, that thing was kind of turbo speed.
Did it go fast?
Yeah, it did.
Huh.
Like it was delayed and then it went fast.
Maybe, okay.
I got a big offer on Poshmark real quick. Let me see. $80. Man, they want all the lingerie.
I had
15,
someone
30,
I should see
55, 70. I'm going to counter at 85. They're not far off. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We are live. Reseller Rewind. Talking reselling, eBay, Poshmark, all the crazy stuff.
So here's someone. I offered $18 on these Nike sweats from our unit. And this pair of sweats, I've probably sent 18 or 17 to like 40 people. No one's bought it. And then someone came back at 10. And I'm like, no, sorry. It'd still be $7. It'd be 14, or times my money. But I'm like, no,
right.
I can wait maybe I'll counter at 16 or something. But, like, no.
All right. Today we're talking the daily updates and daily bolos, Traders Village update, virtual assistant, Poshmark, Snap Seller tool, and the Reseller Central Facebook page. Got a lot going on. So for me, busy day. Like I was shipping from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. minus a quick lunch, and still did not get everything even shipped out, to be honest. Matter of fact, I posted a picture of all the orders, and I'll show you what it looked like going out today. And then this was with help. This was with Andrew actually helping me with the shipping. So it was a lot of orders. This is on the Reseller Central Facebook page. It's a group I recently started, and I'll put the link if anybody wants to join it.
All the cool kids are there, Jay and David. All the cool kids.
Yeah, this is what shipped out today. Like this bin was full. This is big boxes. Boxes back here you can't even see. I don't know. I would guess about 50 orders probably shipped out today. So definitely a good weekend of, and a lot of headaches today too. Like I've had some difficult customers. I'm gonna share this. This is a group I created for reselling. So if you would like to join, there's the link.
Oh, I need to keep that.
So yeah, lots of orders going out today. Hey, and David, y'all had a good weekend of sales as well. I guess the next thing, I'll just go ahead and kind of update sales and whatnot, get that knocked out. Is it showing the screen?
Yeah.
Clay? All right. I think last time I did that, it wasn't. It's been good. Like sales are upticking for me. 1 day total, 6K now. Today I've had $242 and change. The past week I'm almost at 2,000 in sales. So all the numbers are trending upward. They're up 253% from the last month. And keep in mind my butt off too. Like I've been 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Well, this last hour is the Reseller Rewind, and I do have my Patreon call. But besides that, it's reselling minus a little bit of food. I was talking to Clay about this before we came on. I had a negative feedback on the clock I sold He said there's not motion, which isn't true because I tested it, and been tinker with missing screws in back and bad plug. It's not even true. No, that's true. I don't mind somebody returning something, but they're putting, once again, even with free returns, this is what pisses me off. I'm gonna go on even with free returns, you know, somebody can do an item not as described. So I will be contacting eBay and trying to get that negative feedback removed once I get that item back. But man, it's just not cool. And I've had a jackasses today. Like Andrew was in here with me earlier, just making my life miserable. And for the most part, I've had pretty good luck not dealing with a lot of difficult buyers. So that's a question for y'all. Have y'all noticed a tick up on pain in the butt buyers across platforms? I don't know if it's buyer regret and they're wanting to get their items back. I mean, they're wanting to get their money back, or there's people are frustrated for being at home, or what, or if it's just I'm having bad luck with some pain in the butt. And it could be I'm doing more volume too. Clay brought that up. That could be just a byproduct. The more you do. Oh, and by the way, I did do something like I didn't have I run sales all the time. I did not have it on until about an hour or two ago. And definitely I saw a dip in impressions, page views, and the whole 9 yards. So I think running sales nonstop pretty much is the way to go. My traffic yesterday hit a record, and last week I did my 30% off sale. I had 8 things sold yesterday, 145,000 impressions, 318%. Views were at 460, up 62%, and sales at 8, up 60%. So I think the 1% promoted, a lot of returns. Even though I'm upset about that negative feedback, like I'll tell you what, if eBay doesn't, because the big purpose of doing the free returns is to avoid the items described. So I'll be curious. I'll keep you informed how this plays out. Like if eBay doesn't work with me to get that negative feedback, I may not do free returns anymore. You know, if they're still going to put an item not as described, that bothers me. So numbers are looking good, sales are looking good, orders are looking good. Customer complaints are annoying. That's my state of the union. Clay, you want to share what's going on with you? Here's the Facebook reseller page if you guys want to join.
And hi,
let me catch up on these.
Hi, Danica. How's the kid? Yeah, Jay wants the link. Cody, bruh? I don't know, bro. I'm not sure how you can you type out how I said it, because I'm picturing my 7th grade students or Brian's 8th grade students going, "It's Cody, bruh." Hey, bruh.
Yeah, so Cody, you've had an uptick in returns, and thanks for dropping by the channel, by the way.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, if y'all don't like the button, it really helps me out. I appreciate it.
Cody,
you've also had an uptick in returns.
Cody.
Yeah, Danica. Anymore, it's getting hot. I asked my wife, I'm like, just chop it off. And my kids were like, man, you look like, that's how you used to look when you were a police officer. I'm like, yeah, don't make me go 5-0 and take your ass down. Especially with all these negative jerks. All right, anyway, I'm talking too much. Clay, tell me about, give me your update on your.
Hold on, let me go to eBay here. Brew. Cody Brew. In my head, I want to be like, you must live in Indiana. Okay, I was going to say Midwest. I was thinking like the spelling, the name, like, yeah. Okay.
Well, the channel, and I like that pronunciation. I wouldn't mind a cold brew right now. So
Cody, you're near. Do you know who Bill Stoner is, Cody? Look him up. He's got the greatest death house. Instead of a death pile, it's a death house. Ask Brian. We've all seen it. It's incredible. So I've sold in the last, well, I guess I could go, let me go on eBay on the phone. See, I'm still getting used to, let me bring it up. I do everything on the phone, so hold on. Let's see on the laptop here.
Send prayers your way, Danica. Sorry, Clay. Just reading her comment about he was in the ICU.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Performance.
Praying for you guys.
first you look at what performance, right?
You want to
Just
share it?
the money. Yeah, I'll share here. Share screen, share Chrome tab. Okay, now.
Yeah, here.
So mine is still obviously. Oh, hold on. Let me go to eBay. All over the place, but yesterday,
Holy cow.
$154. Several at night, as I told you. Like a pair of my Lululemon pants. So kind of good on the taxes. It's actually a big loss in a sense, but that they're well paid for, so it's good income. Made like, I'll have to look in a minute. What they sell for? $42. I'll take it. And then that Ninja blender that is also a loss, but really a gain. A Marlboro shirt, I think, was also yesterday. And then some small days, but I'm not really listing lately because I don't have a lot.
So let me pause you there. So you said and I get it. You're running out of stuff, but you're not listing. I'm just looking at your 31-day sales totals, and it's in the red. It's down.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Do you think that's a big factor, the not listing?
Oh, probably, yeah. But I'm okay. Like I said, I've purposely not sourced in, I don't know, months, I guess, No,
it's not a criticism. I'm just trying to know what's causing.
Yeah. Because it's allowed me to work on other crap here. Let me click. Is the traffic?
Yeah.
Is that showing up, or do I have to share again?
Oh, it's there.
Okay. So
your traffic's way up.
My traffic is, because I guess that's good. I've got good stuff. I'm running promotions. I think pretty much across the board. I have free returns on not everything, like some heavy boots or a few other items. I didn't do it, but almost everything is free returns. Everything's promoted at like 1 or 1.5%, So
hold on. So look at that. Your impressions are up 207%. Page views are up 58%, but sales are down. So basically more people are finding your page, but they're not buying.
Yeah.
Which that almost seems like that's got to be a pricing issue.
Okay.
I wonder what your I don't know, but I wonder what your pricing points are compared to the market.
Well, some of it is I need, and I put it at the top of my list, I need to run sales because some of my pricing, I don't know if I'm high, but I'm up there but I keep forgetting to run sales. So once I run a sale, then it'll be like you and Kevin and a lot of people. So I'll still be happy, I think, with whatever I would get. You know what I mean? Instead of having offers of like 20%, which I'm generally happy with, I'll just get that from a sale, So that's what, I think that'll help bring that back.
Yeah, because if you compare mine and yours, they're very similar to you get to the sold. And I think the difference is I price high way above, I price 25% above the highest sold comp. But week 1, 20% off sale. Week 20, week 2, 30, week 3, 40. Next week will be a 50% off sale. So the algorithm likes to see those sales, so that boosts you. So you're actually kind of manipulating the system a little bit.
Oh yeah, gaming it. Yeah.
So I think that's what you need to do.
There's some, I think that I need to also, maybe there might be some things that I need to even bump up before I do a sale, maybe. But most of the clothes, which is most of my items, I sent to Sellhound, and let's say if Sellhound said, do the Nike jacket for $18.99, then I did it probably for like $22.99. You know what I mean? I bumped it 3 or 4, knowing now that sales is a huge part of this, which is fine. Like I guess I used to think like, oh, you're going to get whatever you listed as. And you're like, no, that's like, that never happened. I mean, it does, but the percentage is actually like.
Exactly. Because I tested it. I tested it today, this morning. I said, all right, I'm going to sell for a while and I'm going to test it.
Yeah.
And sure enough, about 2 p.m., my traffic was way down. At that time, I think I only had 1 sell. I'm like, that's enough of a test. I don't want to test it the whole day because it's killing me. So definitely the sales
But then, if I talk about Poshmark, my first sale, well, my second, first was like in November when I had 4 things listed. So since April 30th, so what, 19 days, I've sold, it's not a ton, but I've sold, no, Posh Stats.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even do my Posh.
I've sold 19 things in like 20 or 21 days on Poshmark. And it's picking up. You know, today I took 4 things to the post office. And a lot of that is having we'll talk about number 4, but
yeah,
you know, so it's like so overall, you know, I guess I'm probably holding steady. The eBay's down, but Poshmark's up, you know. So and the Poshmark should keep getting busier. And then you know, and then I'll put sales on and maybe adjust prices also. Maybe I need to look at some hard goods and just dump things, not dump, but some of the stuff we'll talk about is what number 3. I'm going to unbox some things actually, probably, and take it out there. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. If you can get both those rocking and rolling, like Poshmark, I had over 20 orders. I didn't even get all my Poshmark shipped out. eBay gets first priority, but Poshmark sales were great. Like I think I had over $1,000 in sales on Poshmark this week.
Is Posh today's orders mostly your replenishable stuff, or
probably 2/3 are replenishable?
That's what I figured. Which is, I get why it's a lot of because the small boxes, that's what the jewelry goes in and all that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll talk about hey Bruce. So yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's good though that there's some clothes and shoes in there.
Yeah,
there's Bruce says your haircut is snazzy.
Hey, I'll take that. Thumbs
right?
Up. Give me a thumbs up on the haircut. Give me a thumbs up. Smash the like button.
You do look, I think, yeah, it's like a good look. You look good. Not that you looked bad before, but and I actually saw Brian in person yesterday, guys, for the first time since March 13th.
That's the perfect segue to number 3, Trader's Village.
Oh, Bolo. We didn't do Bolo. Let me look up.
Yeah, Bolo. All right.
I haven't done much Bolo talking about. Sometimes I forget.
Here, let me share mine first.
Yeah,
and then
sure.
On yours. So I'm not going to do all my sales. There were a lot of sales, which once again is good. I'm just going to stick to I'll do my best sell of the day. This with shipping $149.25, and I'll show you what it is. After everything was said and done, my profit was about $113. Before I get to the eBay fee, so probably about $100 flat profit on this. This was an estate sale find, I believe. And this is Bolo. A lot of people overlook these.
Yeah.
Home appliances, kitchen appliances, especially when you find new dead stock, which is what this is. This is a vintage from the 80s, brand new in the box. 6-quart Chef's Pot Plus. It's a cooker, a deep fryer, a steamer. I thought about keeping this because we cook a lot at our. I'm like, no. I looked at the comps, and there were very few of them, but they sold really high. And this sold within one day. Brand new in the box. So if you see, I mean, this stuff is easy to look up. I got this for like $4 and change, ridiculously cheap, and checked it out. It was all there. Pulled it out of the box just to show it has the original paperwork, and to have the box. So the original packaging is big time also. So if you find home appliances, kitchen appliances, and the market on some of that stuff is really hot right now. So run some comps on them. You might have a winner like I did right there. Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah.
All right, that's my Bolo buzz.
I don't know what's
the weekend.
Oop. I guess I'll just show it on my phone. I could log in. Let's see if I'm still logged into Posh. Well, on eBay, my best was, I guess, my Ninja blender. Sold it for $60.
Same thing.
So
Ninja Blender.
they paid 37 shipping. I think I got it for 24. So I made another 13 there. So that almost covers, like the PayPal and eBay. So then
That does sound good, Jacob. Or is it Bruce? Bruce is the real name, right? Bruce. Jacob
Bruce, yeah, Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce. There's some egg rolls. Dip those bad boys some sweet and sour sauce. Where's Val at, by the way?
I know. I messaged her. I saw her earlier on I think it's Big Texas Flipper Marcus. He's small channel like me, but he not to go up, but he spent like $400 at some garage sale. He's in Midland, but there's all these like Funko Pops, and one of them's a Jim Carrey worth like $380. There's a bunch of Batman toys and stuff. And so I just happened to get on YouTube. I was like, I'll watch something. And he had a premiere and I saw her. And then I messaged her about, her helping me out with clothes. So let's see. My sales on Poshmark, my best one was Christian Louis Vuitton. 110.
Right, in the pantry.
Those were in the pantry from ex-stepmom.
Pantry alert.
$110. I paid $0.
But that was given to you by your mom?
Yeah. So, they were in a box and marked donation, and they ended up, hey, Jay. So $88 after PayPal took all their crap out, and I paid $0. So I still have, I think, like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes up there. I offered a bundle to someone who wanted like 2 pairs and then a mediocre pair. And they sent a question and I was like, they look good to me. I don't know if you want me to take more pictures, but then I sold like 18, 10, 20, Oh yeah. 2 of my 3 Lululemon things have sold already. So yeah. So that Christian Louis Vuitton, that's why I was waiting to get on Posh. Cause I figured I'll have better odds on Posh.
But I'm not gonna high five you too much for this given to you, but still a nice flip.
Hey,
like you gotta hunt. It's like you gotta be a predator. You gotta be a big gamesman hunter. Like when you go out in the wild, Clay, and you hunt down your bolo, you kill it.
Well, hey, my Ninja Blender, I didn't have to find it. It's just in my, but it's still mine. I paid a boatload. So that and the Lululemon.
You're kind of laggy. Is Clay laggy on anyone else's?
Am I lagging?
No. Just me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
My hamster's not really fast enough.
I think it's your internet, Brian. You keep going pixely.
Yeah, my internet sucks.
Oh, look, I got a real good curl there.
I got a new phone today. Yes.
New phone?
Yes, I had to do it. My other phone wouldn't charge. It was driving me crazy. I was making like these weird structures just to get it to charge.
What'd you get?
iPhone 11.
There you go. That's what I got. Yeah.
It feels weird not having the button.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It was really weird at first. And at first I was like, I'm not going to like that face login. That's not safe.
It's so good.
It's so great to just like, once you set up your bank account and everything, you're like, Roop.
The one thing I don't like is the notifications just say notification until you face unlock it.
Okay.
Whereas before I could just like look over and see like what notification I had.
Yeah.
I could probably change that though in settings maybe.
That'll help. Yeah. Pictures. It's just a better phone and everything too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was glad when I got mine, a couple months
Did you get yours on contract or?
Yeah, well, no, T-Mobile, but I've already paid it off. I called them the other day and I had it unlocked because I switched to Spectrum, who does my internet. Internet, because I could do a phone with them. They said $45 versus so maybe after fees it'd be $60, but I'm paying like $95 right now. So if I could save $30.
See, I bought mine. Well, I say I bought it outright. I didn't. I got it on 6 months finance. So.
Oh, 6 months. Yeah, I just wanted to go on and feel like I owned it.
Yeah. Do you have pay-as-you-go SIMs out there where you just like pay monthly for the SIM?
Yeah. I could have paid this off over like 2 years. I wanted.
Yeah. I think my SIM's like £15 a month.
Yeah, but I wanted like I said, I've got all this other credit card debt, and I bought all this technology for this new gig. So
Yeah.
I can at least say I own the light box. I own the phone now. The Rolo printer isn't here yet, but it's on its way. But I'll pay it off like before I even have it. So like, at least with eBay, I own all the damn stuff that I'm using.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Phone upgrades. You want to move to Traders Village talk?
Yeah. I was just saying hi to that girl. Yeah.
What's Traders Village?
So yesterday, Clay and I went
Flea
to a
market.
flea market.
Oh yeah, that's why you wasn't on. Did you film?
Giant.
I did. I filmed a little and took pictures. Maybe I can try to make a little video on my phone later. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, we went to the flea market to check it out, and I'll give them credit. Like I'd say 90% of the people are wearing masks and social distancing. Like here in Ellis County, like where I live in Waxahachie, you go to Lowe's or you go to a store up here, and it is the opposite. We're in a Republican district, and they are almost like F mask. I was probably part of like 20-25% of people wearing masks down here, but I don't want to get off on that tangent. But anyway, I was proud of the people wearing them at Traders Village. But what does it say?
Even on Gilligan's Island, listen to the professor, not the millionaire. Sorry, I just had to.
So, like the thought is, we're I think Clay's trying to move in this direction with me, doing the bulk buys, storage units, auctions, buying in bulk. And the thing is, we get a lot of inventory. The Primo stuff goes on eBay, but for me, I'm not going to list something worth less than $15. It's not worth my time. But I don't want to just dump that stuff either. So I'm like, well, I think it makes sense. Plus, take some big stuff, get a spot out in Traders Village at the flea market. Now, I've sold out there occasionally on the weekends, but it's a pain in the butt to unload that stuff, set up, and at the end of the day, load what you didn't sell and bring back. So I'm like, if I'm going to sell out there, it has to be a permanent spot with a lockable door, and they have those. I went out there.
1451. That's the one we want.
So what? You just open the door and drag it out in the morning, and then shove it back in at night? Or?
Combination between doing that and having people come in, like you set up in there,
okay,
and then you can bring some stuff outside. And at first, it didn't look very promising because by the way, I hit 15,000 steps yesterday, Clay. So we did a lot of walking. Nice. The traffic. Well, when we got there was a line of people coming in, and they did say they were keeping it at 25% capacity. So I don't know if they were
really did
people away. The traffic was fair decent, but definitely not like the way I've seen it. Like that place can be packed.
Oh yeah, 1451. Yeah, that's the one.
So it was decent traffic, and we walked around. We're checking it out, and we spent. How long do you think we were out there, Clay? 2-3 hours, probably.
Yeah, 2.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we finally figured out what we needed. Here's on one of the apps.
To be honest, we were kind of disappointed. We had lots of people selling stuff that you can, like wholesale stuff you can buy overseas.
Or like this,
a lot of
tires, rims, very specific. Yeah. Like one, like a stereo store or automotive, or but it's wheels. Like that's what he said.
Or stores that sold leggings or clothing.
Tires out the. We don't want the unit next to the tires. We've realized because
that one's open, but we didn't really want. That one.
You can see the one we want would be like on the edge. I think the tires are in front. Then there was one with mattresses in front of the door. Yeah, here's the one that is next to the tire. You're like, no one would ever see us.
All right. Yeah. And so, I was discouraged. I was like, well, maybe we after all. But we were almost where we were about to leave. Honestly, we'd kind of made our way back.
Yeah.
This place is.
He's angry.
I mean-
he's ready to go. He's got long hair.
Like this is ginormous. I like acres and acres and acres and acres. I don't know how big it is.
And then
It's
we
just
found
ginormous.
our buddy. Was his name Chris? I think.
Yeah, we'll talk about him.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably walk for 20 minutes to go from one end to maybe 12. It's probably at least. I mean, when I was a police officer in the academy, I actually did our police tactical drive at Traders Village. They set up this giant police tactical course, and this place is just ginormous. So we were about to leave, and Clay was like, I think Clay wanted to look a little more, so we took a left.
Because I was like, we're not doing this. I was like,
I do sell sunglasses on Poshmark, so sense to sell some sunglasses. But as we were about to leave, we went down this one corner area, and we found Mike. That's his name, right, Clay? Mike.
Yeah.
I saw this vendor, and one look. What we were looking for somebody that was want to do selling things from storage units, auctions, etc. And we saw him. We saw it finally. And I started talking to him. I was just like, hey, around that you probably do storage units and bulk buys. And we just started talking. I'm like, you mind, kind of, and I said, hey, we do the same things. We're out here, we're looking, but I wanted to talk to somebody that's doing what to kind of get some feedback. And we talked a long time. We probably talked to him about 20 minutes. And when we got some bolts down to, he said his worst sell day ever, $50. His best day was $2,500, and he averages, he says, about $500 a day in sales, and mostly just cash. So, I mean, if you do the numbers, and he's expanded, like he's so successful, he has 4 different spots. So he's paying about $1,100 a month for those spots, but it sounds like that's what he's doing on the weekend. So that one weekend, it seems like, is going to pay for his whole month, and the rest is profit. So after seeing that, I mean, that it made us feel good that this will work. And so like the plan is to bring the big items and almost use it as a storage unit too, right? And then sell the lower priced items that you wouldn't want to sell on eBay, and or the bigger items, and even use Facebook Marketplace and Offerup to drive traffic there. Oh, and by the way, Clay, I did talk to him because we were also saying, hey, we don't want to have to be stuck working there all the time. I mean, when we get a start, we will. And he said, he would be interested in working there. So that's good.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything, or you want to add anything to it, Clay?
No. I'm just reading Danica. Did you see her closet? I'm reading my name. Sure. Comment.
They were talking. They believe the traffic won't be there. See, and I disagree. I think the traffic. Well,
so that's why I wrote back. We're gonna give it a shot.
How do I say this, Clay? Like, I think the people that go to our flea market, Traders Village, I think they're going to be back. They're not. How do you say this without getting in trouble? They're more lower socioeconomic, and maybe a lot of these people don't shop online.
Looking for deals.
Do what?
We're looking for deals. And
they're looking for deals.
It's a whole family day out there, or a few hours, everybody can come home with something. I mean, like I say, it's worth, depending on how long a contract is, even though he made it sound like it might be month to month, I'm willing to go a few months at least and see, as long as I make numbers and what we say, I want to make $10 an hour cash at least, so that.
Yeah, let me add on to that, Danica's comment about they're focusing on their auctions. Well, they've got big channels, so they have built-in audience of fans that are going to buy from them. So I only have 558.
And if we did an auction right now, nothing against you guys, love y'all. We could do it on both our channels, and it'd be like a combined. I feel like my channel sometimes there's one person or two that pops on, and there's one or two over here, so maybe a combined 14 people. We're not going to sell a lot, Just
Yeah, that's not going to work for us. Now, for them with their big channels, yeah, that's going to work. But I will disagree. I would say flea
nah.
markets will bounce back, and the traffic there,
Hey,
and
get
for
it.
barely reopening, I think it was decent. Really got out of there pretty early.
It's worse.
And like when we were talking, like we were probably there 20 minutes. 4 or 5 customers came into the shop and talked to him because he had to leave us several months ago, and I think he had several sales. So just based on that very small sample, I think flea markets will be fine. I mean, it may be a while before the full throttle, but when we have economic situations, it's a time of opportunity. If some sellers leave and they're not selling what we're trying to sell, maybe an opportunity, maybe prices drop on units. We can expand. I mean, we're going to try out this one, and I do expect it to be profitable. And if it's not profitable, I would be shocked.
Yeah, it's just how much is it? And it's worth trying. I mean, we'll see.
I'm optimistic, and I go for things, and I kind of trust my. Hey, James, and Val, and everyone else. And like the things I've been implementing, I might do 10,000 in sales this month. And it's because I'm not sitting on the sidelines. Oh, that's not going to work, or finding reasons why things aren't going to work. I'm just going for it. If it doesn't work, fine. But at least I say I tried. And I think that the flea market is the perfect. Because if you think about the YouTube, people buying auctions on YouTube. All right, hold on. Shoot this theory down. Duh. This is a no-brainer, Danica. Think about this. People buying auctions on YouTube are resellers, correct?
I would think so. Because why else?
Yeah,
How else do they know about these people?
I would say most of them. I would say the majority of them.
Yeah,
you're people watching storage unit. They're mostly resellers, not all, but they most. So that's not the same customer that's out shopping at a flea market, buy something for themselves. So I'm going to push. Saying they're wrong. That flea markets are not dead. Yeah, auctions are great if you got a big channel, and I'll get there and I'll go for it too. But right now, doing lives, I'm not. My subscriber count is not growing, but I do video, which we'll talk about in a little bit. That's coming out. Maybe that will help get that restarted. So I think Traders Village, the flea market's going to be a good thing for us.
Like I said, if I can just end up with, I don't know what number, but like at the end of a month, like even if it's just $400 or $500, but after the sales tax like in cash, that's, you know what I mean? If like here's what my goal at first, if basically I can pay for my groceries and gas because there's no movies or anything, that alone would be good for me at first if it's just slow. You know what I mean? If I'm covering that plus 1 or 2 bills, and then my online is covering some other bills, as I build up, then that's all I'm trying to, like walking home today, I'm sitting there thinking, well, what is my goal? And I'm like, well, ideally by this time next year, if I'm just at replacement level salary, because we make plenty good money, but if I even just made replacement level plus take home another 1,000, if I could bring home 5,000 like to myself, and basically all the debt would be gone except car payment. Oh my God, I'd be filthy rich. So if this can help just bring it in, and sure, if I go past that, great. But I mean, right now I'm just looking like debt gone and same salary. Then, James.
Oh yeah, I definitely think. Well, by the way, congratulations, James. And I'm kind of curious, like, what are you doing recently?
What did I miss? What is it?
Earlier about showing my sales? Like, I'm on a $2,000 week, pushing $6,000.
Dang! How many things?
And I know the things that to push my numbers, and I'm curious, like, what are you implementing, James? If you don't mind sharing to hit these numbers, because these things don't happen accidentally. Like, and I'm not picking on you, Clay. I'm not knocking out a lot of things, but his traffic is up, his page views is up, but his sales are down. And we were talking, and he's not listing. So, and there's reasons why he can't, but I'm just analyzing that, and obviously that's a factor. So I'm just trying to figure out, what are you doing, James, to help get those numbers? And thanks, Bruce. I think Traders Village is going to be good too. Yeah, we don't have to, the shipping costs, and we're going to be in on these lower price items at such a cheap cost of goods that it'll be easy, I think, to make profit.
And we're gonna like more soon also split like storage units and crap like that, you know, and take out stuff sure that you'd sell online, but then the rest just like my Avon. I looked up all the Avon and I think it'll sell out there for more than it will get on eBay, because I looked up and there's some cool ones that have sold recently, you know, and I took out a couple, like my Pony Express here.
Yeah, I sold the kitty cat one.
You know, so it's like I'm keeping a few, but otherwise they're going out there and they'll sell eventually, you know, because the boxes, like my cousin Phoebe, I've talked about, the one who just graduated with advertising, she was just like, she is kind of an old lady. She was like, the packages are so much better back then. I'm like, oh, for sure. You know, like that's why they're cool, because the packaging and stuff, you know, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, Val, no worries.
Hi, Nana Tink Treasures. I don't know if I've seen you on our channel before.
Do you know
dropping by? Free to share your story.
Do you know Nana at all?
I don't think so.
I see her. She's all over, like on the, I don't know. I could name people, but I'd be like, I don't know if I've seen her on like Mike Flipping Goodies, but you know, yeah, Nana is.
You think
nice?
You think Get AJ is one of our annoyed students? Okay, boomers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Share your numbers with us, Get AJ. I'd love to jump on. The links out there.
You can
look at your number.
It's not ours.
Oh dang! I'd love to see what you're throwing out there.
Oh my god!
And anybody with a wrench to wrench people when they need it. As long as you don't mind talking to people, no, I'm cool with that. Plus, I got Clay. Clay loves talking.
Here. Okay, here. This is off topic, but yesterday, Brian and I, we spent like 3 or 4 hours together, and at one point we're walking, and I'm like going, "This is weird seeing you because at school I don't see him every day because, as we've said, we're not in the same department or same grade, but he'll stop by my room because on the way up to his, or sometimes when he gets there, I'm standing out in the hallway. The kids are starting to come, so we'll talk and we text all the time." But I was like, it's weird how he's become like a 2D. Like with Jay, all I know is him as a 2D person. But now with the picture, you're more 3D. So seeing Brian in person at first was really weird. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that. If you've not seen anyone during the closures, you have to admit when they.
James has a friend killing it at the flea market, selling new and used. Definitely. Our flea market has been reopened for over a week and it's lots of traffic. Yeah, flea markets are still viable. I wouldn't say, now it's not like I'm saying, hey, I'm not going to sell online. I'm only going to sell at the flea market. Now, I don't know for sure, but we were talking to, I kind of get the feeling that he only sells at the flea market. But I think as a complimentary piece, like if I can get an extra 3 or 4,000 that I'm not getting right now, I mean, that could be the final push for me. So that's good. Thanks for sharing that, James. Nana says, first one opens next weekend. First time I bought a space for the summer. Ah, so you have a space also, Nana?
Where are you, Nana? I can't remember.
Yeah. Give us some info. If you want to jump on, I'd love to.
Yeah. I just like her name, Nana Tink. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Right?
Lexi. The flea markets in my area was priced relative to online selling, so it wasn't a great place to source.
Huh.
Yeah, I would agree. Like I haven't had the best luck sourcing out there, but as a buyer, it's a good place. And if you really know your niches, you could still find. I found a few things out there, but it's a lot more work. You can do much better typically at a garage sale or thrift store. Yeah, that's big time, James. Nana's stuff it's being priced like pricing very low for sure. Yeah, and this is stuff that like if I look it up on eBay, maybe it's selling for $5, $6, $7. But once you factor in your time, $4 worth of your time. So, if I can sell it for $1 to $3, move it. If I'm getting it for 20 cents a piece and it's cash, I think that's a winning combination. Just practice your exit statements. Flea market shoppers are chatty AF, and it will affect conversation. Yeah, Clay already knows this through like garage sales. Like I'm more to the point. I'm friendly, but I've got a mission. Like I'm trying to close the deal, get information. If we got somebody that's really chatty, then that's Clay will definitely come in.
Hi. Oh, if they want to talk to me, maybe that's what we do. Because Brian and I talked about how like if we can't remember like what the price is on something, you might be like, Brian, price check, Clay, price check. Or if we want to check to see if we'll take a lower one, maybe it's almost like we just have roles. I'm chatty guy, and Brian is, when someone says, what's the price? I'll be like, hey, Brian. Like, that's just an automatic. Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Will you take, hey, Brian? And I'm the, hey, welcome
we know our roles.
Clay's Closet in Texas Treasures. Do you like our shirt, our banner, our branding?
Oh, yeah. We've got banners coming.
I can show you some of Brian. I've sucked Brian into the logo world.
You did.
Don't get me wrong. I've done this. Like I got Clay onto Fiverr, but he just takes it to the next level.
I do. What, Jay?
I said you did what to Brian?
I sucked him into spending time on, oh God, which logo do I want? But it's gonna look cool.
Yeah.
You gonna show it?
Yeah, hold on. Let me finish a text here. I'm trying to read that. Also, I'm trying to send a text and catch up on the chat is like because I'm listening to the conversation and adding and then
James has been doing video games for sure. Nice.
You have someone in that's from Turkey.
What does it mean when in your deal you say, I have to admit, I love it when kids okay boomer people. I think it's hilarious. What is okay boomer? I don't know what that is.
A boomer is a baby boomer.
What is it, Jay?
A baby boomer, so an old person.
Oh.
It's an insult. It's like, okay,
It's
y'all
like,
are stupid and old.
Yeah, it's like you're old.
Okay, no offense, Jay, how we might be I don't know what generation, Jay.
Our students say that kind of crap.
Yeah.
Like, all right,
how we'll look at the younger ones and be like, oh, there's millennials, is it? And X or whatever, flea market, Springs, Pennsylvania. So you're up, Nana. Isn't Larry in Pennsylvania? And Nate, every day I'm hustling or whatever. I know Pennsylvania is big. I lived in Connecticut for a while, but like there's a bunch of y'all who are on YouTube, I feel like, who are, also someone else. I can't remember. I was watching an auction. There's charts y'all look at. Oh, Danica Danica, I don't completely understand the traffic and stuff, but I'm getting it from him talking about it more, if that's what you mean. You can come on, Danica, or just any time. We'll talk more about it. Yes, because we all probably could learn. I want Nana Tink flea market footage this summer. Yaz, is that how you say your name? We have, I don't know, am I ahead of you or behind, Brian? Yaz, you're from Turkey?
Are you looking on another page for the next bullet point? I'm trying to get it ready. So you're
okay. Yaz, are you in Turkey as we speak? That's cool. Or even from there. I'm bad at haggling. Yeah, Val, if you and I went together, it would be just, we'd hope that they'd take a lower price because we're really nice. And we'd be looking at you going, come on, Val, you asked for a discount. And then they'd just be like, oh my God, y'all are funny. Just lower price because we. What? You say something, Jay?
No.
Good cop, bad cop. Great teamwork division. Let Clay handle the social game. Yeah, right. having a garage sale, not going to garage sale. I'm slow dying today.
All right, let me see. All
Both
right,
are
where are we at? So I'm going to share this in the comments. I guess we'll move on to number 4.
Oh,
a lot of people,
man.
a lot of people have asked, like Janet and people, about, and I've done a lot of Poshmark closet reviews, and I've never really shared this. I've kind of alluded to it, and I shared it with Clay, and I'm so stupid. I forgot that about 3 or 4 weeks ago I applied to be a affiliate for that shares my closet, and I only applied. It's made such a Poshmark closet. Like, they share my closet 4,000 times per day, and I've been for, I don't know, several months, probably 6 months. And when I first used them, my sales that month probably went between 5 to 10x up in sales, because on Poshmark, the most important thing you can do is share your closet. You've got to share your closet. There's a lot of reasons. Like, number 1, every time you share your closet, it moves you up in the search results. If somebody's searching for Lululemon pants, if you just shared your closet, yours will show up in the top of the search rankings, because Poshmark's default, their default to the search is by most shared, so it's activity based. But we all know, to share your closet nonstop, it's time consuming. So I pay like $125 a month,
Jesus.
and I'm going to share the link, and you could check it out too. And Clay just signed up just this weekend, right, Clay?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
here, I'm gonna take you to the people I use. We can talk about it.
Because I went from like 282 total shares, and I'm now at 13,187, and probably more sales.
Right.
Yeah,
So
like I sold 19 things for $440 and
These are the guys making the real money off Poshmark. Jesus Christ.
What?
Yeah, I said these are the guys making the real money off Poshmark. These people running bots.
Right. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Getting paid $100 per person a month.
Right. I know. Yes.
Holy smokes.
So I shared the link. It's resellerassistant.com/Brian.Vent. Well, it's in the chat. But this is what they do. They say they say they're 100% real people. So that's compliant with
the 100% real people that click the go button on the bot.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you, Jay.
I said 100% real people that click the start button on the bots.
Hey, I'm not going to dig into that. All I know is what they say, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. And Chris talked about this. Daily Refinement talked about this too, and they told him point blank, because he asked them if he was using that it wouldn't be a problem. So, if you want to get left in the dust, don't use it. If you want sales, do use it. 100% people, what are they doing? Hey, I don't need to know all the details. But this is the one I do. It's $125 a month, because I have 1,500 a month. And you can get 4,000 clicks. A click is anything from sharing to following to anything, any way you want to do it. I would recommend I do straight 4,000 shares. That's the most important thing. I'm not wasting clicks on anything else. And you could check it out. They have testimonials, but I will say I wouldn't recommend it unless it works for me. And my sales probably have gone up 10x. And
Val likes pickles. Just that I had to say that out loud, so I'd giggle.
Okay.
Jacob or Bruce, when you say, do you actually, now when you say baby cousin, I'm picturing baby, but do you mean like a 13-year-old or something you pay?
Gosh, I'm way behind.
Yeah, that's why I was reading. Yeah, you need to just read for a second, and we'll just like.
Just flash them up here.
Yeah, because it's funny. Some days it's like slow. That's not a criticism of anybody. And then today it's like, but it also helps. We have how many people? says only 7 on mine. I don't know what it really is, but several new people too, and all the regular good group.
Right, I'm going to jump out
so
before we watch on
Anna
YouTube.
has good videos on glass. That's good to know. I'll add you in the Dr. Lori mix. And I've been studying glass, antiques, vintage, collectibles. I have a Dr. Lori subscription, which I use daily.
I'll see you
So that's
guys
good to
tomorrow.
know.
I'm going to jump out and just watch on YouTube.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Jay.
Bye, Jay. Yeah, me too, Bruce. Like I'm 6'4", 250-ish. So yeah, like it's funny. I love it when like a student, I break up a fight, or an ex-police officer too, and when a student wants to get angry, and I've had a couple of them, I just laugh at them. Like, really? Go ahead. I'll give you the first punch.
Yeah, to interrupt real quick, I'm looking at Nana. I've watched some of her, and like I say, I see her in chats. We watch some of the same people, like maybe it's Tommy and I don't know who, but she has one video that I'm going to watch after our show. No baked cookies, no fail, no baked cookies. Nana, I don't cook really, but that sounds good. Oh yeah, art glass.
Yeah, Nana, we were talking about doing some market footage too.
Oh yeah, Nana
we're set up.
Yeah.
Oh, Val's bad at haggling. You can take my negotiation course, Val. I've been trying to work with the Clays. Just, have you negotiated at all this?
The one time there's DVDs worked, right? For like $3 less. You know, the Terminator. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
I made him. I'm like, you've got to negotiate, Clay.
Because in my head, it's just that deal. Well, they're already cheap, and I know I'm going to make money.
No. Cheaper.
And I know, and I'm like, I want them to make money, so.
Wait, I'm the bad cop? What? Dang.
I don't know who's, yeah.
Yeah, you're a good cop. How do you put, Yaz? Thanks for dropping by, Yaz. I'd love to hear you resell.
I need to look at that.
I'd sell not going to grow today.
Say again?
I was just catching up on Val's comment.
Okay. Yeah, have a banner with both our faces. Oh, I'll show that in a minute.
Yeah, we've got some cool stuff working.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to send a text to different cousin now to get my to-do journal. She's working on it right now.
By the way, guys, new people out there, I appreciate it if you like it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. I do have a big video. I think that's my last point, which kind of jumping ahead. I am working on a big video I'm going to be making probably this weekend. I just hit $100,000 on sales on Poshmark, which is a big milestone for me. So I'm going to share some tricks, kind of some of the on the Poshmark closet reviews, and just things I've learned on my to help me get to that total. And I'm hoping maybe I'll get some back, because I've just been doing live shows, to be honest. It's kind of lazy. And I've been listing. Like I've been putting a lot of work into the reselling part. Not as much. Kevin would appreciate that. Huh. So Val with her brother, ladies loving. He gets the great. Be easy for you to negotiate, Val. Bruce said before Poshmark, he hated how acting the role. Yeah, it's just a game. Like, all of this is just a game. It's part of the process.
Yeah. What is that? She just started. You just hired a VA? I mean, a reseller assistant, you mean?
Did you go through my link, please? I do get a commission. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, maybe he said he remembered. He remembered.
Signed up, and that's like, I'm an affiliate. I didn't give you the link.
Yeah, he remembered like the day after I signed up. But hopefully you got stuff off that $300 I bought on Amazon of the Rolo and the labels and the bags.
It was very, very small commissions, but there was some there.
And, you know, and then I bought a few other things that some people were saying, even once I click one thing, anything I buy might go to you, even if it's not on your link. Because I bought this like thing that would be like a Dave Ramsey, Brian. It's like envelopes. It's kind of like that Tyvek or something, you know? And so if you want to do like the cash envelope system, like Dave Ramsey kind of says that I've somewhat done. So for like $10, I bought that. Maybe you made 2 cents off that or something. But so I bought a few other things.
Funny.
Try to streamline my life and
yeah, every little bit counts. That's funny. I like your currency there, Bruce.
Right.
Will work for pickles. That's all right. Yeah, that sounds bad. Dill pickles.
There you are. Oh no, wait. She's there. Oh wait, there you are. Okay, now.
Y'all drink the pickle juice? Dang, everybody loves pickles.
God, I like the smell of pickles, but not the taste of pickles.
I like them occasionally. Like, it depends on the food. If I'm eating a sandwich, a grilled cheese with some tomato soup, then you.
Highland Park Pharmacy, this great place that is closed and maybe for good. They were open like 100 years. I grew up going there with mom, and her mom would take us, and yeah, I'd get the grilled cheese and like they'd put the little slices of pickle. Oh God, they had the best grilled cheese. Oh, I love how Val calls him Jamie and all the like. Yeah, even though
what did Jay say? Why did he have to leave? Was he tired or what?
Maybe tired. Yeah, I think just wants to watch because it is near.
Or we didn't give him enough talking time. I think we talked too much.
Could be. Sorry, Jay. We probably are.
I'm gonna blame Jay. It was probably my fault too.
What? Oh, you're blaming me.
People are aggressive. Well, Jay's got those. He puts in little zingers. Yeah, Dr. Lori's amazing. If you want to market, she's a great resource.
That's a fun noise.
Canadian. Yeah, I haven't been watching much YouTube to be. I do my Patreon call in the morning with Daily Refinement, and that's about it in my show. But I need to do more. Gosh, I'd like to catch up so I could talk about the Snap Seller tool. Let me put that out there because we talked about that on our Patreon call. Does anyone use the Snap Seller tool?
Don't think I've ever heard.
Using it, and I'll share.
Reunited.
Nice. Well.
Oh, hey, Calvin.
Yeah, Ramsey info. Yeah, I've done.
Oh, and there's another guy, Ken Coleman, who's like part of the greater Dave Ramsey family, but he has a channel. He's good. I like him.
He's good.
Like a career and just like
got a great deep voice.
Yeah, about our age, but he's so helpful. He gets it out of people when he's like, "What do you want to do? What are you good at?" And you're like, "Well, organize." No, what are you good at? You know. And I love he helps.
He don't play around. All right, so I'm going to do this video, and let's take a look at this. Tell me what you think, and anybody chime in if you use this tool for pricing. I know Chris, aka Daily Refinement, he does use it. So anything he uses, I want to check it out. So let's check this out. Watch this video, and we'll chat about it. Make that full screen. There we go. All right.
Today in our PD, we will be looking at.
All right. It's obviously a pricing extension because we know we spend a lot of time looking up comps, and I'm good at it. But anything to save time or give me more information quicker is a good thing. Yeah, net rate. I mean, look how quick it is. If that's legit, gives you the average sell price, sell-through rate, suggested pricing, and then the details below have even more information, and you can filter it. That's man. I would not have auctions in mind. People that do auctions are not, in my opinion, bullish most of the time. Unless you're just trying to dump it. So you can take out the top 5%. Think about how much time you spend filtering. You can set your filters. I think that's a big plus. And if you're blind like me, you can make the font big.
Yeah. Bruce.
And no, I'm not affiliate for them. I haven't even signed up yet, but I'm seriously thinking about it. Wow, you can do your sell-through rate, custom the price based on through rate. I like that. And they got a 7-day free trial. So what you think?
It goes fast. I mean, I get it, but there's so many also, like, there's a lot to that. Learning that thing, it seems like that's a lot to learn.
I don't think it's a lot to learn. I think maybe a little bit when you first get it set up. But once it's set up, how much time is that going to save you?
Well, I didn't completely get. So what is it doing? You're like telling it what you have, and it does all the work?
It's doing the comp research for you. Like you type in the title in the eBay search bar, and it automatically does. Like when you do filter used, this, sold, all that stuff. When you're pulling up comps,
yeah,
it's doing it for you with a lot more information, like almost instantly. And when we were talking about that on Daily Refinement's Patreon call this morning, that's one of the most time-consuming parts of listing is doing the product research. What are the sold? So he uses it to save that time. If he uses it, I'm just saying, like all my numbers and stuff have gone up since I joined his Patreon group, and I start to implement the things we talk about in there. I think that's the best $110 I've spent as a reseller in my life. Like I would encourage anyone to join his Patreon. How much is
that website? Is that a per month?
I think he said it's $10 or $15, $10 or $15 a month.
Oh, that's not bad. Because I was going to be like, if it's another 100, I was like, I can't afford another $100 thing. You know, I've got so many things like right now that I'm like,
I
might sign up
for it. And over the next week, I could test it out. Pickle pig's feet.
Tell Matt what was the. I know I can't even talk about the. Nothing
What's up with your mic, Clay?
Huh?
Your mic.
Oh, did it cut out?
It's just like you're very far away.
Oh, I am. I'm leaning back from where it is. Yeah. Here,
are you not using your fancy mic?
No, I am. It's just farther away. Let me try to. Hold on. I was leaning up. Now it's there. Now it's right here. Can you all hear me now? Can you hear me now?
That's much better. You sound professional. I need to get a mic. Eventually, I need to get one.
Oh, I thought that's. I can't believe it. I guess I thought you had one. That's funny that for one thing, and then I don't use this, but.
Well, I have the one thing that we use. I have the whatever you call it.
Yeah.
It plays through the audio, and then I can't hear the audio, so it's just good for record. Hey, Crocker's Lockers. Yeah, I think that's really good. Anything that I think you got to be careful on the apps and the subscriptions you use, but the right ones for your model and that save you time because of money and that help you find those comps quicker. I think that to consider. I'm gonna.
I guess I might. Part of it is I also like Sellhound for clothes since I like them. That since they do all of it on clothes, that helps tremendously, you know. But maybe on non-clothes, Yeah, because I'm trying to
sorry,
make a list of everything, the subscriptions and all this, and I'm like, God, I haven't even added all the numbers up yet. I mean, it's a write-off,
Yeah.
but I'll let you test run
Right.
it. Yeah, on like hard goods, and I can't even look at the chat. I'm going to vomit.
Well, I got rid of List Perfectly, Sellhound, the big expensive ones. Nice. What's going on? eBay Posh
I
Man
know,
in the house.
Matt. It's our man, Matt.
Man, long time no see, Matt. Yeah,
How's the
that seller
delivery world?
snap tool. Daily Refine was talking about that in his Patreon call this morning, and it helps you find comp sold information to make your decisions when you're outsourcing or when you're listing. I'm definitely going to be adding it, and I can tell you how it works for me for you guys to sit on the fence. Let's see. What's up, Jay? Huh? Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be done here. Give me 5 minutes and I'll wrap it up. Yeah, Justin is gonna be listing for me too. Dang, we're after 6 o'clock. the 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 flow is today. So yeah, we talked Snap Seller
Man,
tool, and we earlier we shared the Facebook what do we call it? What's our group called, Jay? Thing?
what?
The Central,
Say that again.
or it's our Facebook
Oh,
for
let me look.
resellers. Here, I'll
Right.
put it. There's the link. If y'all want to join, it's just coming off the ground. Place for resellers to share bolos, ideas, videos. So, I appreciate if y'all want to join. We can share information on there too. Yeah, Jay, I'm about to give Jay a quick tutorial on how to list. So I'm gonna have to wrap this show up here.
Reseller Central tips for eBay, Poshmark, Offerup, Macari, and more.
Yeah, that's a terrible title. It's too long, right?
Good for me.
Hey, sounds good. Crocker's live. You, yes, sir. Oh, and I'm trying to get Clay to come with me to some live auctions. Or I'm trying to get Clay to come.
I'll probably be,
Storage auctions Friday, as we're trying to also get this Traders Village thing going on. Man, golly, the chat's going
contest winner.
Yeah, well, so here's the deal. I know my channel sucks. One comment, it was Jay. So Jay, you are the contest winner. The only body to go on to that last Friday's video and comment was Jay. Hey, get message Clay your information again. Oh, he is overseas though. I'll have to get with James to make sure he's cool shipping that overseas. I'll chip in if we need to.
Yeah, I can't too.
So Jay is the official winner of our first giveaway, a box of men's clothing that James Slim Pickings is donating. So we'll get. Yeah, I came on at 5. I'm usually only an hour. Like, man, today's a day like I could probably sit on here and chat for hours. That's how I feel. Maybe let's do this, Clay. Let's bring back our Thursdays on. All right, I'm making an executive decision. Thursdays we're not gonna do the Reseller Rewind. We'll do the late night, our regular stuff, Thursday show, so we can go later and long.
Okay.
To mix it up. You cool with that?
Yeah.
Just on Thursday.
Val, real quick before we go. Hey, Val, don't worry. The donut box. But look at how much. There's not much left. I've checked off most, and some of these are, I've rewritten. But look at that. The donut box is almost Val taken care of. And my cousin, we've been texting about different like to-do pages. Like here's one calling it, it's hard to see, but get out of your head. So if I start to what I call spiral and feel sorry for myself or whatever, well, there was one I'll show real quick. I am grateful for. She's doing a sleep tracker. We haven't thought about the. I got to figure out what the heck do I put on an eBay one to make eBay days more efficient. You know.
All right, guys. Thanks for everyone that came on. I've got my. I'm retraining my son on listing. Now he's not just doing shoes, and so I've got to get him out here and train so he can get some stuff done. Thursday nights we will every day, Monday through Friday, we come on here 5 cents Seller Rewind. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, smash the like button. Thursday nights we will be bringing back our 7 p.m. Maybe we can bring Scott and Kevin back on. I miss having them on too.
Yeah, Scott.
We'll
Yeah, because it's so early out there when we do this.
Yeah.
So, and on Thursday, no Thursday afternoon show. Just Thursday.
Yeah, no Thursday afternoon. It'll be Thursday night at 7. So check us out then. Hope everybody has a
yes, Danica. Yes, I ate old donuts.
Yes,
they're not bad.
Jay, plug your ears.
Hey,
Everybody
Val, message me whenever you got a chance. Not today, but we'll start figuring out about, that business deal.
And keep listing, guys. Sales are looking up. Do these things we talk about. Share your ideas, man. Numbers are picking up. Good night.
Watch everyone's channels. Calvin.